Hello, I would like to share with you resources for parents and students as far as reading is concerned. When you go to the Fairfield Sassoon Unified School District, you'll notice that our page is in English. However, if you would like to translate it, you can click the translate button and translate it to any language that is listed, and notice there are several languages. I'm going to leave it in English for today. And again, because we're talking about sources or resources for our families, we're going to go to Family Resources. When we go to Family Resources, we're going to click on to Library. And you'll notice the library is right here. Now that you are at the library page, you can scroll down and you can see all of the libraries that have pages for them. So you'll notice David Weir does have a website. So when you click onto that, it's going to take you to our website. And I want to share with you a few things. Whatever your student learns is in David Weir Google Classroom. You don't have access to this because you're a parent. However, your child does. When you click onto classwork, you'll notice different categories. If you want books for your child to read, you can click onto Read Aloud slides and it will take you to these Read Aloud slides. You'll notice there is a slide for every single day of the month. So let's say you go here and there are other things for you as well. There's always a would you rather. Would you rather never have to get a haircut or never go bald? These are great conversation starters so you can talk back and forth with your child. You'll want to make sure when you guys have this conversation that you always have your child say why. So, for example, I would rather never want to go bald because then I would be embarrassed and I wouldn't want to be bald. Notice I gave a reason. Okay. If you want to learn more about National Hair Day, you can click here and then there's a link. If you want links to this book, you can click here and it will take you to teaching books. Something that students like to do in teaching books is they like to put the puzzle together. So you'll notice when I scroll down, there is a little puzzle piece. When you click onto the little puzzle piece, you can put the puzzle together. You can decide how easy or difficult you would like the puzzle to be, and then your child can enjoy putting the puzzle together. So that's one thing that's available within teaching books. Okay. Going back to teaching books, there are other activities as well, and you can look at them here. Another thing that we have on this slide, when you click onto the image, you'll notice there's a video and you can hear the book read to you. So that's available here in Google Classroom. Going back to the website, I want to point out to you the newsletters. The newsletters also have these things embedded within them in the Google Slides. So you'll notice when I open this, you can click here, and again, it takes you to those slides where you can listen to stories. And I want to point out Tumble Books. If you want to know how to use Tumble Books, you click onto this video and it will share with you how to use Tumble Books. When I click onto this, it's going to take me right to the Tumble Books link, which is in the Solano County Library. This, notice, will not work because we're not at the Solano County Library. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Solano County Library. Once you go to the Solano County Library, you're going to scroll down, eBooks and More. Once you see eBooks and More, you're going to see Tumble Books. There are several different categories of books you can go to, and you can click onto any of those and listen to a story. If you want to narrow it down, you can click onto Tumble Search, and maybe you just want books that are in Spanish. Okay, maybe you want a specific AR level or an Lexile level. Now it's only going to give you books that are in that grade level. Okay. Also, you can change this to now you'll see this page in Spanish. Okay. So a lot of different activities on this website. There are learning videos, and this is all nonfiction. So you can click onto the arrows and see more. So again, this is more books for your student to read on their computer. So just to recap what we did, we went to FSUSD homepage. Once you're on the homepage, if you need a different language, you can translate it. Okay. When you go to Family Resources, you can click onto Library. You're going to scroll down, David Weir. And then today we're just focusing on the October newsletter. And then later on for the next class, we'll go to for the Parents or Guardians tab, and we'll learn more about these tutorials. I hope you enjoy reading with your child. Thank you.